2021, we have only 8 battle-hardened, lethal, deadly, brave army generals in the whole of Africa.
Sure.
Yes.
Number 8.
At number 8, we have Lieutenant General Peter Elwelu from Uganda. Born-again Christian, Deputy Chief of Uganda's People's Defense Forces, served as UPDF Commander of Land Forces. In 2007, he commanded the first military contingent to Somalia and overpowered the Al-Shabaab to date.
Wonderful. Number 7.
Number 7 in Africa is General Mamadi Doumbouya, the interim president of the Republic of Guinea since October 2021 after the September 5th coup. He served on missions to Afghanistan, Ivory Coast, Djibouti, Central African Republic, Israel, Cyprus, UK, and Guinea in the 15 years career.
Number 6.
Number 6 in Africa is General Birhanu Jula Gelacha from Ethiopia, Ethiopian Field Marshal in the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, currently Chief of General Staff of Ethiopia. He worked in numerous staff positions in defense in his capacity within Ethiopia, United Nations, several missions in Africa and across Africa that earned him a title of Field Marshal.
Wow! Number 5.
Number 5 in Africa is General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, a highly trained military officer from the Royal Military Academy Sundahurst, which trains the British Army in the UK. And he was top performer there. And in 2011, he planned and supervised the entry of the UPDF Special Forces into Somalia in AMISOM mission, in which they expelled the Al-Shabaab from Mogadishu within a few weeks.
Number 4.
Number 4 in Africa is General Fattah el-Sisi of Egypt. He has over 20 military medals in his career. He is current Egyptian president. He served as the Egypt's deputy prime minister from 2013 to 2014, Minister of Defense from 2012 to 2013, Director of Military Intelligence from 2010 to 2012, promoted to the rank of Field Marshal in January 2014.
Number 3.
Number 3 in Africa is General James Kabarebe, a Ugandan Rwandese military officer from Ivanda, Western Uganda. Interestingly, he served in 3 governments in 3 countries. Senior presidential advisor on security matters in the government of Rwanda. Began his military career in Uganda as a commander in both First and Second Congo War. Served as Rwanda Minister of Defense. Also served as Rwanda Patriotic Army Commander. He also served as Chief of Staff in the Congolese Army under Laurent Kabila.
Number 2.
Number 2 in Africa is General His Excellency President Paul Kagame of Rwanda. He is a lethal, no-nonsense character, developmental. He began his career in Uganda as part of the UPDF, Uganda People's Defense Forces. He was part of the Bush War that liberated Uganda in 1986, and he later took power as the president of Rwanda. Since then, Rwanda has tremendously changed into a most developing, fastest growing economically and militarily in Africa, including Rwanda's foreign policy. In Rwanda, President Paul Kagame's word is final, focused on development.
Marvelous. Number 1.
Number 1 is none other than His Excellency General President Yoweri Kaguta Tiburahurwa Museveni from Uganda, ranked the best general in Africa that mastered the art of war. And his goal is how to unite Africa as one. He is highly respected across Africa, and most presidents look up to him, especially on how to handle their military. He has built one of the world's most professional, battle-hardened, brave and lethal army, UPDF, which has been successful in almost all the missions across the continent, including Somalia, Congo, Central African Republic, Chad, Sudan, and many others. He has masterminded peace in the neighboring countries. He is also an icon of East African integration, championing East Africa to become one nation with a single currency and a single force. He is very strong and principled on how he handles international policy. Having said all this, we leave the matters of the generals to the generals.
This man!